let me get our guests to weigh in on this entire issue. PKD Nambiar, political analyst, as well as Ravi Srivastav. Good afternoon, gentlemen, and thank you for joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Nambiar, I'll come to you first. Now, it doesn't matter that this lady was a Congress worker. At the end of the day, she was raising a valid concern. How does this reaction help this MLA in any way? It only creates more distrust between public officials and the voters.
Well, Ayush, man, this is very unfortunate. As very senior leader like Arvind Limbavli, he's been one of the senior most general secretary of the BJP for the longest of time, and one of the respected and a very senior leader of a political party. I think he should have behaved a bit more matured. This is not expected from, forget about an MLA. He's not just an MLA. As I said, he's a very senior leader. This is definitely not expected. Now, of course, we can have multiple versions, whether that the lady who was, whether it is the Congress or any other party worker, she may have tried to create this situation on her own because of her political affiliation to somebody. But that doesn't matter. At political life, when you are in a social life, and that too on commanding on a leadership position, we expect the leaders to behave very civil, and especially when it comes to with the woman or the ladies, it has to be even more better, because at the end of the day, we look at all these so-called the people's representatives as the ideals. They are our leaders. They are supposed to show us the way and the character, how one should be behaving. So it's very unfortunate, and to be very honest, I was on that part of the world in the last 2-3 days. It was very bad as one of the global cities. Bangalore is not just a city in Karnataka or just a city in India, but it is a global city. The people look up to Bangalore as a destination, not just for IT and various stuffs. We have some of our very scientific organizations and the institutions of very repute are there in the city. I think it's very unfortunate that the city is crumbling down during the monsoon, and both the government needs to be, the political leaders needs to be a bit more sensitive to the people who are going through that crisis. Most of our leaders do have all the best facilities one can get in this country, but not the common man. And when that kind of a situation, a common person, irrespective of that lady belongs to which political alliance, should have Mr. Arvind Limbavli, whom I know personally, should have been behaved a bit more matured way. But I'm sure that there may be one more version. It may be his version. We also need to hear that. But before that, no matter what you say, that we always expect our leaders to be in news for the right reasons, not for the wrong reasons, that too from behaving with a woman. Absolutely. See, there is one thing I'll tell you. As I said, that I was there in Mangalore yesterday, as the Prime Minister was there. So I think, one, we should not politicize this with to the BJP or a JDS, or for that matter to any other political party. An individual elected representative who's behaved badly with one person, in this case it's a lady, which is unacceptable. Whether it is a BJP or any other political party, it doesn't matter. I think we are also seeing this arrogance. What Mr. Srivastava was also talking about is the arrogance of power reflecting in their behavior. It may have been there always, but it is reflecting in the public domain, and we are living in the world of social media. It can catch fire like anything. And if a political leader is not even understanding the ramifications of that, only God bless him. So, but the other way looking at this is, don't politicize it like, oh, the BJP is going out of the lay. Yesterday in Mangalore, if you have seen, if that is even a small sign of how BJP is doing well, it was one of the biggest rally maybe in that region may have seen yesterday. So I think let's not get into the political part of it. Like, call this spade as a spade, and this incident as a bad incident, not expected from a political representative, or for that matter from you and me too. So, and Bangalore as a city, I can tell you this, Ayushman, that when I go and take interview of people, generally in Delhi, people say that, oh, okay, if it is 20 kilometers from somebody have to come to Delhi from Gurgaon, they say that it may take a little time. a 5 kilometer, oh, it's too far. That is a kind of a statement. There is a perception amongst the Bangaloreans and across the people who are looking at Bangalore as the most ideal city is fast changing. So the government, irrespective of BJP or the earlier governments, they have not done enough for the Bangalore as a city. It's a city belongs to India. It's a city. It's a pride of India, and the government needs to really work hard and call those people who are not good for the city, whether it is in the administration or in the political class, they should be thrown out. And I am sure that this episode, this broadcast is heard by all those who matters, who's sitting in the masters in Delhi, and they will all work and understand the apathy of people on the ground and work accordingly.
Absolutely.
It's not acceptable, yes.
Absolutely. The political top brass of the BJP should take action against this MLA. But at the same time,
one request, let's not try, all those people who are trying to make this as a political tutu meme, I think that is not right, because it has nothing to do with BJP. It is about an individual, and BJP is a large party. There are thousands of MLAs, maybe much more than that, councillors and MPs and etc. So one person making a mistake cannot be attributed to a quality and a class of a political party. That is where I differ with your Mr. Srivastava.
Right.
And let's not do that.
Right. I want to thank our guests, PKD Nambiar and Ravi Srivastava, for joining us on the broadcast. And